Hi, welcome to Sketching the World. Today I'm talking to camera because you're going to be seeing a lot of my face today. Yep, I'm talking about self-portraits, painting and sketching self-portraits. I had this idea for the project, I actually ripped it off. Teresa, who has a great YouTube channel, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but I will link it in the description below, so go and check her out if you're not following her already. And yeah, she's a great artist that has some really interesting videos. And yeah, so onto my self-portraits. Sometimes it can be really hard doing self-portraits when you're painting a landscape or a cityscape or a still life, anything like that. You've sort of got detachment from what you're painting. I mean, you might have some emotional resonance with it, but yeah, still, it's just a picture, and the main thing you want is to make an interesting sketch. But when you're doing a self-portrait, it's a whole other ball of wax. Is that the saying, a ball of wax? Yeah, because you've got a lot of emotional attachment to how you look. You judged on how you look so much throughout life, and your self-criticism, and that it just opens up that whole part of your brain. And whenever I start even like editing videos, but self-portraiting or anything, I'm just like, I look so much like my mother. I sound like my mother. I'm turning into my mother. And yeah, it's really weird. It's really weird to have that. So you have to set aside all those insecurities, all the talk in your head, or else, yeah, it's really hard to self-portrait. Really hard. Well, I'll do the whole sketchbook tour. I didn't sketch myself, actually. No, I sketched myself. I didn't film myself while I was doing the self-portraits. I just wanted to have a break from filming myself. And yeah, kind of when I'm filming, there's an extra bit of pressure on me, like just to make sure that the camera hasn't stopped running and that everything's in the right place. So yeah, no filming. I just went straight in and did it. And it's sometimes, yeah, good to do that. I could just sit down and paint and get something done within a short time frame. I was going to do this for a week, but I really love doing it so much that I just kept going, and I might go through and finish filling the sketchbook. I'm messing my words around today. Finish filling my sketchbook with more self-portraits. And yeah, I thought it'd be really good to do like a small self-portrait sketchbook every year, and just to see how, like, kind of how your art skills develop and how your physical appearance changes as well. So let's get on to the sketchbook tour. For the self-portraits, I used the Pink Pick sketchbook. I used this, if you remember a few videos ago, I did my filling a sketchbook in a day that I completely failed at. So I've just started working from the back of this. And yeah, the first one I did, first sketch was in pencil, in dark indigo pencil, my favorite. And I used a bit of what they call pitt pens to do this. And this was very, it's an okay self-portrait, but I found it a bit basic, really. That was the first one I did. I did in my bedroom mirror on the 24th of January. Yeah, my bedroom mirror is really dusty, so it was really hard to see myself. I could have just gone and got a cloth and dusted it, I guess. I need to do that. So then the next one, I did this in ink pens, and yeah, just took a photo of myself. I've got, well, I've had, starting to clear up now, a rash on my neck, I think from the heat, and yeah, I've really overemphasized that. Really overemphasized. Yeah, so this was in ink pens, the pentel ink pens that I got recently, and then added a bit of pencil over it. This one, I just took a photo and then sketched from the photo, like not gone back through my camera roll or anything. And yeah, this is in, I think it could be, what they call Tombow markers, I think, and some pencil, just some dark indigo pencil. My sister thinks I look like Prue Leaf from the Great British Bake Off. So yeah, that was that one. Oh, these pages are hard to separate. The next one's just when this was from my previous video when I was reviewing watercolors, and I did that mucking around. Now this one is using, I'm not sure what the red is. It could be Tombow. I could have, yeah, I think I only used Tombow and some other ink pens, and then added water to them. And then the dots are in Posca pen. And this was, yeah, from my camera roll. It's from a few years ago. I think Christmas Day. Got my jolly Christmas outfit on. It's my favourite dress. I haven't worn it in ages. Then this one. I love this one. This one's one of my favourites. Oh, Grumpy Me. And yeah, I did that in markers. I think the ink pens. That was from a photo, I think, maybe. Now this one, the next one, this one's also one of my favourites. I'm trying to wink. And for this one I used gouache, like the non-acrylic gouache, designer gouache. Never know what to call it, just gouache. And yeah, because my sister had started doing self-portraits as well, so I'd stolen her colours. And then she keeps getting angry at me because I forget to put them back in with her other paints. But yeah, you can see here on my palette the colours I've been using. And so yeah, I like this one. It's got a lot of action, a lot of stuff going on. And yeah, pretty happy. I love my grumpy face. Then this one, this was from a photo, obviously, because yeah, the angle. But yeah, from looking up at my face. That's also in the gouache. It does get a bit pilly on this paper, not a lot, but a little bit. And yeah, I really found it fun using this unusual angle. And this one's looking down. Makes me look quite thin. I'm not happy with how I've done my hair in this. I don't really have the solidness that, you know, there's a head under it and everything. And the shadow here I found a bit hard, but yeah, this is sort of putting the camera above my head and taking a photo. Then this one, I didn't like this one. I like the painting and everything. What I don't like about it is my skin tone is right off. Like I look like I've got quite a brown skin tone when I don't. I have very pale pink, very pale pinkish. So yeah, and I find it really hard. I've got like shadows under my eyes, but then some bits of it, the shadow isn't there. It's like really light, and it's very hard when I put on makeup because it looks like I've missed a bit, but it's not. It's actually just how my eye is, and it's always so frustrating. So this is the last one I did, and because I didn't like the skin tones in that previous one, I used a lot more pink in this. I haven't gone in yet. I've been going in with white Derwent pencil so I can get all the grey in my hair. It's a lot easier to sort of do it in afterwards. Have a lot of grey. I wanted to do this as me. I've got a makeup brush in my hand, and I want to sort of have me putting on my makeup, but I sort of, I don't know, this bit here doesn't really register when you look at it. It's just a bit, yeah, not where you focus. So I might do another one like that at some point. And yeah, I really got a lot out of doing this. I think, yeah, I went from sort of doing this very bland, very basic style I mean, it's not a bad sketch, but it's not really exciting or anything. And then, yeah, sort of move through all these stages of sort of making things a bit more dynamic, and then getting to this, which is really got a lot of movement, a lot of energy, a lot of wrinkles, a lot of wrinkles. And yeah, then these, which are also a lot of fun. So I really recommend doing a self-portrait challenge, and yeah, looking at different ways of drawing yourself and how you can communicate yourself, like express your body and your face through your art. And yeah, it sort of really helps you to come to terms with things. Like, notice in this first picture, no wrinkles, kind of big eyes, bit of a mouth. It's really hard. I was always taught that people have a shadow under their lower lip, but because my lips are so flat and thin, I don't actually have that shadow in a lot of, like, in real life. So even when you're taught a painting convention like that, or an art convention, it's not necessarily true for every single case. But yeah, the ones I really love are the ones that are a bit more dynamic. And when I've got away from trying to like make myself look like my best self, my sort of, what would you say, like kissed up self, like, yeah, taking all the bad bits out, to this where I'm just, yeah, warts and all. Well, there's not actually any warts, but figurative warts. And yeah, this one, like, it's not flattering at all, but it's fun. I love it. So yeah, if you've done any self-portraits or self-portrait challenge or anything, let me know in the comments. And if you haven't, give it a try. It's a really fun way to improve your art and improve how you think about yourself. That's all from me. I will see you soon on Sketching the World. Thanks for watching, and don't forget thumbs up if you like this video. Bye.